LSU defense did their job when they had to do it. Fair catch is blocked again. Can you believe this? Malik Davis, second time tonight at Florida State recovers. It's just one of those crazy things that always fumble here down at the goal line. Is there a chance LSU has come up with it as Ward fumbled the ball? LSU says they have it. LSU does. And then you pitch it. Only bad things can happen there. You cannot pitch it on the goal line. You cannot do it. Florida State's first turnover of the night. We got it down this pile. Just a crazy mistake there. It was off the mark. You can see number 92. It looked like Makai Wingo was the guy that was in the best position to recover it. Defensive tackle who's in for Mason Smith, who was injured earlier tonight. 99 yards away. Here's the slant to Neighbors. Feed him. Might need him on this drive, so get him a look early. Shovel cross right back to him to the 15-yard line, but look at that clock. 59 seconds. Just hit line in the wrong formation. That's killing really valuable time. Now the 50 seconds. Daniels being pursued. And he's going to run. 2 timeouts remaining. He's going to get the first down, so that helps. This is a situation here. It looks like you're going to get man coverage. Looks like Florida State's going to drop. Try to cover underneath. Daniels searching for anything and is able to get it to Keyshawn Booty. Timeout remains. They made it up to the 42-yard line. Started at the 1. Daniels again is completely out. This isn't going to generate much. Oh, how about that? They're giving way too much freedom to the boundary. They're giving way too much freedom to the sideline. They need to protect the sideline. Because that's obviously where LSU's trying to get. Daniels, 28 seconds. Oh, he sucked. They do it.
Got this feeling down deep in my soul, just can't. Guess I'm on my way. Eat it now, 'cause I'm feeling you too.
Timeout as is Jared Hurst doing damage again. If anything else, and funnel that pass rusher inside. Jaden Daniels. They drop in against him. 3-man rush taking a lot of time and now running with it. They don't have any timeouts. Has to get the first down. He does. Dives ahead inside the 30. Now you block it. Spot, you're looking in the direction of the 6'4" Brian Thomas. You're looking in the direction of the 6'2" Dre Jacobs. Incomplete right at the stick to Brian Thomas. Mason Taylor, the freshman tight end, 6'4", more length on the field now for the Tigers. They're going to help out their tackle with the pass rush. Here we go. Clock ticking down. Daniels taking time. Remember, no timeouts. Here is the freshman inside the 5. 1 second remains. Up to tell.
If God for me, who could play against me? I guess so. That's against me. They don't want to stirring up the conflict.
I think the question that the replay booth is struggling with now is, does this carry a 10-second subtraction, right? Yeah, when the replay booth creates a running clock in the last minute, it is subject to a 10-second subtraction. They did get the first down. After reviewing the play, the runner was down, inbounds for a first down. LSU will have time for one play.
Points out with a big run and makes for a first and 20. Travis is going to keep. Catches a block on the outside. And Jordan Thomas with the clean Points out with a big run and makes sticks for a first and 20.
The West Coast, they leave that spring. And now you got all in your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast, the 6'4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands deep up in the trenches. It's no difference. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down. She real vicious. Rockabye, baby. No witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang.
Where your shipping address types itself. Where all your tabs go, everywhere you go. Where you can surf without getting fished. There's no place like home.
Freestyle was magnificent, all about the clout and all about my dividends. The motor couldn't tell me differently.
I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it
I think whether it's a touch pass, whether it's a route down the field, they want to get him the ball.
Pressure on Musa. Goes down. Sacked by Noah Taylor.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt that they feel like they have talent. Andre Green and Gavin Blackwell. I think they're waiting to see as well.
So another third down for May. They said he can run. And Drake May. Big game for the redshirt freshman quarterback. Bowler knocks him out in a gain of 40. Don't sleep on Drake May's ability to run.
Well, he told us the same thing. It's a nice job of coordinator sticking with his block to center, and then how about the moves in the open field for a player that's listed at 6?
Something Sam didn't do well either, but he was a heck of a player here. May, the play fake to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Kamari Morales puts the Tar Heels on the board first. A May 42-yard run sets up the big play and a touchdown for the Tar Heels.
It was a jump start after an outstanding run. Just a great job of managing the pocket. Excellent touch. Corner route to Manigo.
Game with tempo. Musa going to throw it back. Has Davis. Davis caught. Touchdown Rattlers. And what a drive and what an answer by Florida A&M. Musa went right through it back on a weird transfer. They're going to have another look, but what a play call by Willie Simmons.
Play call, that possession.
North Carolina now 6 plays on this drive, 4 first downs, all inside the 25. May going to throw again, has a receiver wide open, and that is Bryson Nesbitt, North Carolina, touchdown Tar Heels.
You're right, now the tight ends are happy, and Nesbitt is a guy. He's a receiver. Good start for Drake May.
That's Hampton off the left side. Here goes the true freshman Amari and Hampton. Boy, he's not afraid to lower his shoulder and deliver a hit. And a gain of 13. Ball spotted at the 24. That's Hampton up the middle. There goes Amari and Hampton. And the true freshman takes it to the 6-yard line. May forced out of the pocket to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. 3 touchdowns.
And it's Drake May's ability to move. He's trying to work the tight end, escape to the left. Little Patrick Mahomes out of Drake May to the end zone. I just think with the talk about where the conference is, no doubt that those will mean a lot.
It's just over 7.5.
In Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Today we've got an NFC South matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Ready for football now from sunny North Carolina. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
I think that typically we expect teams to save their home run plays for later in the game when they feel like they have an advantage over a defense. But in this case, they thought they had the advantage right away and took the shot on the first play of the game and completed it successfully.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers need just 3 plays to go down and take the return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2nd down, back to Fournette. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Inside handoff down to Fournette. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. On 1st down, Brady. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Amari Barno just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
To try again after the sack, Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
He's got some space. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not...
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Mayfield. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They got 29 yards that time.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Brady. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as his way. Succop's kick is good.
Go out there, guys, and don't let it put some points on the board.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way. Nothing about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
To throw, Mayfield. Oh, look at Thomas, wide open. Touchdown! Ian Thomas. This one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Fournette. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And they'll get it up just short of the 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Brady going to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Corner blitz that time by J.C. Horn, and he got home and dropped it.
He already did his primary great job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's your game.
The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Got sense, but they act no good. Side through the lot of the starstruck. Hop in the ride and we took in the truck up in the truck and they might say what's up when they see me running.